am Stephanie Benson. I'm the coordinator for the Erie Shore Activists and the executive assistant for the Green Ribbon Coalition. We are out here today along with 60 other communities from along the Great Lakes states participating in an event called All Hands on Deck. These citizens are just out here showing their support for the Great Lakes, proving that clean water is important to us and we're not okay with the EPA proposed funding cuts. We're out here standing up for our Great Lakes as well as clean water. Our group, the Green Ribbon Coalition, greenribbonlakefront.org. You can get more information about the Erie Shore Activists, about ways to volunteer and help out, and about ways that you can make a difference in our community.
Keep
We have Fran Mitch from the Sierra Club, and so come up and say a few words.
Okay. I'm Fran with the Northeast Ohio Sierra Club, and I thank you for coming here today because I need this. I need to be around people and see the beautiful faces of people who agree with me that our environment matters. Do we make a difference? Here's the question. Every time you probably ask yourself, when you sign a petition, when you write a letter, or you make a phone call, you probably ask yourself, does this even matter? Why am I doing this? And the only way that I can keep going and feel good about it is I ask myself back, I say, what if nobody did this? Maybe I don't matter, but what if nobody did this? So I think it's important that we take support from each other and continue to try to make an effort. I was at Home Depot, swear to God, I was at Home Depot about 2 weeks ago looking for something for my hose, of course, right? And a woman's talking to the gentleman working there. They're in front of the herbicides and the pesticides, and she said, swear to God, she said, I want something that kills everything. So this is kind of what we're up against. There are some people who have no appreciation or understanding that we want to keep our water clean, that it matters. I would say that the most important thing that we can do, you all know this, is do something little yourself. You all know this, but it's hard to remember to do. If you have a local project, if your city's trying to dig up some green space because that land, quote, isn't doing anything, you need to speak out to protect each small space of land. If anybody's here from Bay Village, please come and see me afterwards. I want to talk with you. And here's my final remark. Somehow, some way, the discourse became controlled by people who think that people who care about the environment are ridiculous. Birkenstock wearing, latte drinking, tree hugging goofballs. No, what we have to do is change the discourse. We have to, anytime something comes up, we have to be willing to speak up for the environment. We don't have to preach. We don't have to say how the environment got into a mess. All we have to say, it's a public health issue. This is a public health issue. This is an economic issue. And participate in the discourse. Don't be afraid to say, I care about the environment. Thank you so much. Happy to see all of you. Keep